Hello and welcome to Psychology with me, Syra. Today's topic is how to make people like you. I'm going to be going through some different categories and within that, multiple theories and effects. The first category is like minds. Like minds is about how we as humans love ourselves, and we can use that to our advantage to make others like us too. Fundamentally, we like things that are familiar and safe, and things that are similar to ourselves. Because people know and like themselves, it will increase the chances of them liking you as well. First up, reciprocal liking. This is the idea that we like people who like us. So if you want someone to like you, make it clear that you like them without being obnoxious. The one exception here is people with low self-esteem. If someone likes you but you don't like yourself, you're most likely going to dislike them for liking you. Or possibly not. Maybe you'll love them for liking you enough for the both of you. Psychology is a fickle science. The other exception is if you're being fake. Fake compliments and flattery can be spotted from a mile away and quickly sour someone's opinion of you. I mean, it just shows that you don't actually like someone and that you're a liar. Next up, mirroring. Mirroring is non-verbally mimicking or mirroring another person. This can include what you wear, how you move, how you talk, and your posture. The trick is to be subtle about it. You're not trying to be your annoying 8-year-old cousin who's mimicking and repeating everything you do. We're talking low-key mimicry. Sitting in the same posture, wearing a similar outfit or color, using similar words or an energy, or highlighting similar interests. We even do this subconsciously. If someone you like rubs their nose, tucks their hair behind their ear, chances are you're going to do the same thing, without even knowing it. One caveat here is mimicking cultural-specific behavior or language. Don't start dropping in foreign words or culture-specific slang, or start talking about tacos to someone you think is Mexican. Now we get into more uncontrollable factors, starting with the most gentle of them, the name-letter effect. Basically, we like things that have the same letters as ours. For example, my mom's initials are S-E-L, and her last name is Lim. She names her kids Syra and Eli. Plus, Eli is basically E-Lim minus the M. Also, my dad's name is Assad, my name's Syra. Both of our names have one S, two A's. I'm just saying. We are also attracted to places that have a similar name to us. There's a disproportionate amount of women who move to Virginia who are named Virginia, and men who live in Louisiana named Lewis. We also like brands and products that are similar to our names, so I'm more likely to like Sara Lee than Betty Crocker. This is also true for numbers. I'm more likely to like 66 than 55, and I'm also more likely to like numbers associated with my birthday, therefore more likely to buy something costing $3.28 than something costing $3.21. This does have some bad effects too. Studies show that students with names starting with the letters C and D perform worse than students whose names begin with A or B. Moving on to the matching hypothesis. I know we've all heard opposites attract, but the matching hypothesis has enough evidence to prove that wrong. If you've ever been confused as siblings with your partner or best friend, this could explain it. We tend to be attracted in both a romantic and platonic way to people who are of the same physical attractiveness level as us. But it gets creepier than that too. We tend to like people who look like us. But more on why later. We also like other similarities like age, race, religion, education, socioeconomic status, and other personality traits or cognitive abilities. There's also something called assortative mating. This shows we like people who have similar phenotypical DNA to us. Phenotypical DNA is what determines what we look like. Because we're drawn to the familiar, people also tend to date or befriend people who are similar to their opposite gender parent. This is called sexual imprinting, and it has been proven in other mammals and fish. Because this is based on the theory that our mate preferences are solidified at a young age, it is especially true for people who have positive childhood relationships with their parents. Now, this isn't to say we all have Oedipus and Electra complexes. We actually have a built-in aversion to being attracted to people we are immediately related to. Think of it as an evolutionary development against incest. These theories just say we tend to be attracted to people who resemble our parents in either looks or personality. Living with our parents for 20 years proves that we can live with them successfully. So if a partner has similar traits, we're most likely going to be able to live with them successfully as well. As for nature versus nurture, it works for adoptive parents as well. It's not just our DNA, it's who takes care of us and raises us that we know as familiar and safe. In conclusion, if you want people to like you, first, make sure you like them first. Second, try to make yourselves as similar and familiar to them as possible. I'm not saying change yourself to make friends. A lot of this stuff just isn't possible or reasonable. There's a lot of other ways to make people like you, but we don't have time to get into that today. I'll be covering those topics in future episodes. If you want to see more cool psychology resources or my sources for the video, check the description box below and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you know when the next episodes come out. Also, be sure to leave a comment with your thoughts, experiences, or any questions you may have. See you next time, and remember to behave yourself.